Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah, miss.
Right. Where is Tarani? Tarani is not joining today. Taranka?
Yeah, let me check, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. Keshav, come here. Right. Shall we start today?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. And I think by tomorrow we are finishing this module. And after that, I'll give how long you will take for the assignment. It is 1 month duration.
It depends on the assignment. So, like, if you can let us know which kind of assignment, like the word limit and the question, number of questions. So we can
I
decide.
never give much. Okay. Did I give the assignment for y'all? No. Yes or no?
No.
No, no. No. Right. It is not going to be a much, but you have to work hard for that. Okay. It can be a research question, but you are not going to do the research part. You just have to write the what do you call assignment base. Um, I'll give one. Right. Shall we start today's one? Because every 40 minutes, I think your link will get off. You have to rejoin. Okay, then did you know about that? Then shall we do this? Right. Start. Sarani,
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, read.
how are you? I heard
I'm
you are
good,
not
ma'am.
well.
How are you? Yes, ma'am. The whole the school down with that flu and all. Still, I have that.
Yes.
Try to survive.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Okay, valid education. Introduction.
Mm.
Since so much emphasis of giving to valid education is recent times, you will definitely be interested in knowing about valid education. Education and values are related to each other. The end of education is character.
Yeah. Now, for example, what is the value education means? Can you value your education? This is the amount. Can you value by cash or quantity or kilometer or meter or kilogram or liter? Can we value our education? No, but we can categorize. These are the primary section, pre-primary section, secondary, junior school, upper school. We can categorize, but we can't value. Okay, but all the subjects are joined. It is matched with others. All the subjects are matched, but it is not going to be valid. Now, can we value the mathematics subject? The value of mathematics subject is 1,000 rupees, or 1,000 meter, or 1,000 kilo, or 1 liter. Can we do those things, those type of things? Huh?
No, ma'am, actually.
No, no, no. Then we can't value our education, but how much the what do you call end of the education, end of the educated, we can see by their character, he is educated or educated person or not. If educated person, he will show his character the way others can attract him. That is the value of education. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Shall we read this?
The need for value education. Education is a methodical effort towards learning basic facts about humanity, and the core idea behind value education is to cultivate essential values in the students so that the civilization that teach us to manage complexities can be sustained and further developed. It begins at home and it is continued in the school.
The value of education, the need for value education is effective towards learning basic focus, humanity, and the core idea behind value education is what do you call it? How to explain? Now, if you are taking methodology, I think you are finished that, no? Of education, methodological of education. Not yet. In your first semester, did you complete those type of modules? No. Saranga, did you complete that module in your first semester?
No.
No. Maybe second semester you can put it. The methodological means now, or if we take the mathematicals, there is a method to teach addition. Okay. First introduction of the mathematics, introduction of addition, there is a method. Then we have to use the methodical way. Then when we are teaching, that is methodological way. Now we can give 3 pencils in a one color and 3 pencils in another color. Then we are telling them to together all group 3 together, how many pencils are there. And that is one of the methodology. Okay. Then we can give small pencils 3, big pencils 3. Or small pencils 2, big pencils 3. Then we have to ask, we can ask, how many pencils you have? Then child will take 5 pencils. 2 small. How you can decide it is 5 pencils? Then child have to say 2 small pencils, 3 big pencils. Then all the pencils together we have 5. Okay. Not only the pencils, you can give some leads, or you can give some what do you call paper cards. With A4 cards, you can cut the circles, or you can give some balls or flowers. Anything what you like. Okay. Then that is one methodological way. It can be effective. What is the earliest way? Earliest what we are doing. Some people they will use that tamarind leaves. Tamarind leaf, okay. And some people they will use buttons. Some people they will use to draw the sticks for 2, then 2 sticks. For 3 sticks. Then all how many sticks are there? They have to count the sticks and they have to write. Some other way. But now we have solved. We can make some teaching aids to teach the way of how the way we have teach mathematics. Then we can teach. We can teach properly. Okay, right. That is the methodological way. That is called methodology. Some co-ideas to develop the child's knowledge. Okay, teacher can use some different ideas. Okay. For addition part, we can give now color popsicle sticks. They have in the bookshop. They have colors. They was made color that popsicle sticks, and they was giving. That is very easy to count the sticks. We can take a 2 different colors and we are giving the sticks. After that, we can ask how many sticks are with you. Then they will give the answer. Okay, that is called the child development. Now, earlier we are using the stones also. Now we don't want to use. We can make some different teaching aids. Okay. Can you read this, Taranta?
Can I? What
Yes,
are
please.
values?
Yeah.
Values have 3 essential anchor bases. First, values are anchored in head. To secure this anchoring, one must perceive and see reasons why something is valuable and become intellectually convinced about its worth. Secondly, values are anchored in the heart. It is not enough to have the logic of the mind, but the person must experience the feel in one's heart that something is worthwhile. As a result, understanding heart can move towards that is perceived by priceworthy. When the head and the heart are involved, the third anchor base also comes into force, namely the domain of action. The hand, such values that touch both the head and the heart will necessarily lead to the personal stand and so to decisions and actions.
What is the first value? What is the first value?
Head.
Head. And second?
It's heart.
Heart. Third? Hand. Okay.
Both hands.
First, what is the head?
Head,
Okay.
heart,
Inside the head, what is there? What
brain.
is inside the brain? Then when when the baby is born, baby come out from mama's tummy. First 3 weeks back, baby can see nicely. Baby likes to see mama's face. Baby can identify. How the way the baby is identifying the mama's face? Huh? How the way the baby can identify mama's face? To the looking from the eyes and taking to the head. So keeping mama's face in the mind because the brain is working. After 3rd week, it is passed. The second value, it is art. The first month is over. The second month, when mama is talking, not closer to baby. If baby is sleeping, when mama is talking, baby can hear mama's voice. Baby start to cry. Baby is starting to cry. Because baby need that love. How the way we are giving our love to the another person. Huh? By heart. Giving the heart. And third value is going to the hand. How we are giving our third value means Baba can touch when 3 months over. Baba likes to move the hands and Baba will touch mama's face. Baba can recognize mama's face. Baba can recognize mama's voice. Now Baba can touch mama's face and doing hugging and everything. Baba is moving with the mama. Okay. Then Baba is coming fulfilled. Likewise, the education, when the child comes to the school, first we are giving a oral work. Hearing, looking, taking to the brain, keeping store everything that baby have to store everything in the mind by the touching and feeling. In the playgroup class, the baby have to do touching and feeling by sensorial education, practical of life, art and craft, social skills. Everything is developing in the baby is taking everything in by head. And second one, memorizing, recognizing. Okay. And third part, is going to write. Okay, first one absorbing, second one recognizing, third one is writing. Now understood what is the values of the way we are taking head, heart, and 3H. 3H value. What is the 3H value? Huh? What is the 3H value?
Yeah, ma'am. It's head, heart, and
Ah,
hand.
ah. What is the 3H value? Head, heart, and hand. Okay. Right. Shall we write a small question? And we'll take 15 minutes to complete the work. Taranka and Tarani. Hilma, can you talk? Are you? I asked earlier. Shouldn't be. Right. How to value the school education? How to value the school education? Based under the 3H value. You have to base to the 3H value and you have to write the school education. Can you write? Can you
That
answer?
should be point wise, right? Not like
Sorry.
paragraph. No? That should be point wise, no, ma'am?
Yes, it should be a point wise. Okay. You can make a chart even. Now you are preparing a 3 categories for the school. Pre, primary and secondary. And other side 3H values. In the preschool, what is the 3H values we are going to do? We have to another 10 minutes time meeting is going to over. Then once you taking the time and you are writing, please rejoin to the program. Okay, rejoin to the link. Okay.
Okay.
And you can make a chart, darling. First, in the top of the paper, you can divide in 3 categories of the school, and side of left side of paper, you can go for the 3H values, and you have to fill the chart only.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, that should be fine for you.
Right.
It is easy way to study.
Hmm.
Okay, right. Take
Okay,
a time and write. Are you all finished, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, right. Okay. Then shall we go there?
Yeah, ma'am. I just write basically what is head, heart, and hand. Small description. Then I have categorized all these according to the pre-primary, primary, and the secondary. About the head, a child's head always associated with their cognitive abilities, brain functions, and the logical thinking. And heart is based on their emotions and the feelings. Handy opportunities to do things practically and do things with their actions. So I just categorize those things, ma'am. For the primary, ma'am, for the head, I wrote some activities. Learners are given something to think about. Maybe we are giving some flower to them and think about their petals, colors, and how it has grown, like things. And explore new things, most probably with their surrounding. And give them to do small assignment like draw the picture, draw that flower and color according to the natural colors, and talked about it, like that. And sorting, we can give some more flowers with the same picture, same flower, and let them to sort things by the color and the shapes and about number of petals, like that is for the head. And heart, learners are given something to feel, maybe some emotion, some emotional situation, or some happiness, maybe someone's birthday celebration at the school. And let them to logical think, give them some math, small cubes, and let them to find what is big, what is small, kind of things to for the logical thinking. And let them to communicate about it, and creative thinking, and we'll give them some teamwork to complete some tasks. Those are the things. And for the hand, learners are given to do things in practically, and they can do small role play. They can talk about some shape or some flower, and practically they can move their hands, use their hands to touch them, and talked about that. That is for the primary. For the primary, ma'am, for the head, explore new things, new words according to their topics, subject topics. Give small assignment to complete about my family, uh, maybe some science topic about some water, kind of thing. And let them to explore about natural world, maybe about the sky, stars. And for grade threes, like, we can let them to talk about the earth, kind of things. And let them to do small research. It's based on their assignments, and they can explore things about some planets, maybe some parts of plants, like those things. And at the same time, they can do some reading part and sorting activities also at the same time for the head. Hand, learners are given to again feel some situation, and let them to talk about that situation, and they let them to express their feelings about it. And uh, at the same time, they can dramatize what they felt, and they can draw something about it, what they felt about the situation and the conditions, and what he really felt about it. And for the hand, let children to get explore their surrounding, like they can do drawing about something, do small presentation, they can design some small games about it, some role play, some dramas. Those are the things for the hand. And madam, for the secondary, I thought to take them to the field trip to cover up all this, maybe for the planetarium. And then they can get something to their head and heart, and as well as to do some like assignment presentations about the planets and about sun and all. There are more things they can find out from the Google and all. So I thought to take them to the field trip according to their subjects and let them to cover up all 3 H's from kind of activities.
Hmm. Good.
Thank you.
What about Saranka?
Yeah, I was not as detailed as Sarani. I'm so sorry, my focus is very today.
What happened?
Oh no, we had very special occasion in school, like it's National Day celebration. So my inbox is getting filled and with mails like I don't want to even look at it.
Right, okay, fine.
Right. So in pre-primary, like I got the same example like Tarni, so I'll go to like work like exploring around the environment around them. So they explore around trees, plants, and animals. That comes under head. Then under heart, they will compare like this flower get this much petals and the other flower get, and the colors, size, and the shapes. They will do the comparison in, and under hand, they will do drawing and or drawing flowers, flower craft. Those things will happen. And again, the same way in pre-primary, if you have like moral science, when you move to the moral education side, so we can, if we're teaching them patience or manners, that's what you like comes under head. Then heart, they will read the stories and will say songs. And under hand, we can share the group activities. Then we can be waiting for your turn and like taking turns to learn, teach all these things. When it's come to primary, if we are going to teach endangered animals, so that's we are going to teach like what happens, how it's happening now. And under heart, then they will like we are talking about the importance of protecting animals, how we can, what we can do to that. And hand, the pet care or visiting a zoo, having a pet, how do we take care of our pets, like comes under hand. And the secondary, so head is if we are going to teach climate change, then the children will learn about the social responsibility that comes under heart. And under hand, so we can introduce recycling center in school or in different campaigns, bottle cap collection campaign or use pen collection campaign, so they will do the recycling part. That's what I wrote.
Good. Okay, that is also fine. Right. Shall we read this?
Yes. Definitions. Let us see some of the definitions even to explain the concept value. Value means worth, that which make anything desirable or worth processing attitudes, methods, etc. Collinson Cobalt Dictionary. Anything which is desired, valued, received, held in high esteem, consumed, liked, and experienced is basically considered as value. Reitman, 1978, qualities, the ideas, beliefs, norms which are followed by a society or by a majority in a society is called value. Kern, 1962, from the above definition, it can be said that anything considered desirable or worthy by an individual or the member of the society is value. This definition is commonly used in sociology, but this definition caused problems in education.
That is just for only the definition, not much thing. Shall we read this?
Learning process of moral value is something that is found in moral education and behavior. This process is explained in the circular form. It begins with attitudes. Values are formed by a combination of several attitudes. Values lead to moral judgment, and by strictly adhering to moral judgment, discipline is formed.
Okay. What are the attitudes? What are the attitudes?
Really? What are attitudes? The following are examples of attitudes. Smoking is harmful. I do not like fast pop music. Les Miserables is a good noun. Awakening early in the morning is a good habit. In the above statements, 1 and 2 are negative in elevation, while the third and fourth are positive. Attitude is an evaluation which directs an individual to think positively or negatively about an individual thing, activities, events, and ideas. In short, attitude is an evaluated strongly of anything.
Right. Now tell me, what is the attitudes? What is the habit and what is the attitude? Can you recognize that too? Habits are different, attitudes are different. Okay, right. Now, when child is following some attitudes, these bad attitudes, you have to stop that. As a teacher, you have to stop that. Now, in the preschool classes, first we are training them to hold the pencil. Some people, they will hold different things. But there is a method to hold the pencil. Then for that, we are giving the knob cylinders. Okay, and we are practicing with them. Tarani,
Yeah, ma'am.
we are working in Highway International School.
Yes, ma'am.
One of the teachers passed away in your school. Music teacher or something I saw in the Facebook.
Yes, the thing is, actually, she was one of the mother of a kid in, I think the boy is in lower nursery. She had, that lady had some, I think, brain tumor. They have recognized it bit lately, ma'am. So unfortunately, she was undergone many surgeries in the brain, as we know. So finally, I think she was in ICU, I think 2-3 weeks maybe. Then we got to know she was passed away last Saturday. That's so
I
sad
saw in
news.
the Facebook.
Really? Yeah, ma'am. Actually, she did some part music, not like a subject teacher. She was helping us for the concerts and some special occasions because she is like Visharada and all. She has done everything and very pretty lady. She's so talented. Recently, she passed away, ma'am. That was very shocking news for the school yet.
Who is taking care of the small child?
No one. I think that husband is a businessman, as we know. I think that teachers, parents are there with the kid, but he's still waiting to mothers come. And he's asking from everyone, "Ayogolo amma gila dala we like us." He's asking and he's crying, keep on crying yet. Oh.
It's so hard.
Yes, ma'am.
Not to believe that. Who is the class teacher for that child?
Ma'am, I'm in the
You.
primary now. I'm in the primary actually, ma'am. In the preschool, there was one senior teacher. She was worked there before, like 2, 3 years. Anyway, now she can totally handle the kid now. Now they are very friendly with the kid, and that kid also very active, ma'am. Always, not like other ones. Right? He's exploring so many things, and he always link with the nature and all. So he has some different view for everything, different kid. So we'll try them to keep them outside environment, not talking about the family and all, and try to manage the kid's mind at least when that Baba is in the school time.
Right, fine. Yeah, it's very big task for the class teacher.
Yes.
So hard to hear this.
Even we got shocked, ma'am. She's very young, maybe 32 or 30. I think she's below 35, as we know.
When the face is also little, on that time I thought whether your school it can be your school.
Yes.
It's very hard
Yes,
seeing that child. We can't say the father how the way the husband is behaving now.
Yeah,
Husband also
still, yeah, he's still like, they never thought she may passed away. They were keep so many hopes because of the surgeries, ma'am. I think one surgery was success, and the second one will be the maybe affected for the brain or something. So because of that, she has gone, I think.
everything is hard to live. It's so hard for us to live. One of my auntie also having had the brain tumor, she got paralyzed in one side.
Oh my God. Really?
She's having only the son. Son is doing everything now. It's
Ma'am,
luckily it's not. Yeah, done.
Yeah, even though we did the surgery, can it affect for the paralyzed or some conditions?
No, before the surgery, still they didn't recommend to the surgery. Now, when she was got paralyzed, only we know she is having a high pressure and I'm diabetic.
Oh, ma'am. Those are the things, no, even my.
Now, a lot of people they were facing this brain tumor because of stress.
Yeah,
Running,
true.
running. We have the several pressures to do something. That is the thing. We have to relax ourselves first.
True.
So, then there is a attitude and the behaviors, two different characters. Okay, it is not a one word. We are saying sometimes the attitude and behaviors are very bad, but attitude is different, behaviors is. If entire classroom is going for a one behavior, it can be an attitude. One exact rule, all the students are neglecting the science subject and giving such a nonsense disturbing for the science teacher, it is going to be a attitude. Only one child is neglecting the science period and sleeping every day, it is going to be a behavior, child's behavior. Then child have that behavior, he or she is spreading to everyone, that is going to be a attitude. Understood? Now, you can feel good attitudes, good behaviors inside the school, and bad behaviors, bad attitudes also you can feel inside the school. Now, if you are going to correct the bad attitudes, bad behaviors inside the school, how you can possess value 3 H values. Can you process the H3 value? To develop the good and bad attitudes and bad behaviors. We have to
Can,
come
ma'am.
from the head, heart, and the hand. Can. Shall we get the small ideas?
Yeah, ma'am, it's like, okay, there are heart, head, heart, and hand. No? So if we inculcate some good thing for child's brain, child's head, it will become definitely for their heart throughout the actions and the way he think about things. It
Finish? Shall we discuss?
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I just write, if a child is exposed type of violence, experiencing maltreatment, or harsh or inconsistent parenting can be affect the child's early childhood period. It also can be develop behavioral problem in the relevant child. That is for the head. That means he has inculcated with the poor childhood. And for the heart, according to the above conditions, child can develop anger, impatience, violence, dissatisfaction, jealous, sad, uh, dissatisfaction always among him. So always he will try to create the same conditions, same situations for their peers also. That is for the heart. That means he's always emotionally down because of the experiences he had in their childhood. And if it's come to the hand, he may try to be violent, maybe create the bad and violent condition among the school or the classroom, and try to hurt their friends and let them to feel the same thing what he felt badly, kind of things.
I wrote in the fact of that they are going to correct it in that manner. So under head, watch, like under head, we think what you have learned. So when it's like throughout the lessons or like during the day, like as gender will or the moral education, give the moral education, what's love, peace, non-violence, being in class, those kinds that we can teach, like giving a series of sets, like something happened, like any crisis happen in school, like how this happened, what do you think we have to do, like the real life we can talk about in that class, that's learning can happen on the head. So hard, like it's how you feel at that time. So for that we can give an activity kind of like given a situation, so build and develop a story, like imagination story. They can tell us a story or write a story. There they will describe the character or the situation with the different scenarios, like in a violent happens, then what they are going to do as a resolution for that, and any character behavior they will explain and why do you think it's happening. So that is under heart. In hand, it's when it's come to behavior and habits, like it's a lifelong learning. They will apply this in real life situations and how you act, or how do you act, react, or do when something happens to you. And if you see something like that, I thought in that way, how do you correct it in manner?
Yeah, that should be fine. But there is going to be a homework for you. I think you can write at least few examples. Now you are going to give the bad attitudes, bad characters, sorry, bad behaviors. What you saw inside the classrooms or inside the school. Okay. Some teachers, they were not taking much of that. They are neglecting and they are going. But some teachers, they were highlighting those things and they were like to correct that. Okay. Then you have to give these all four and you have to decide whether it is neglecting part is correct or the correcting part is correct. It is depend on the situation. Some situation we have to neglect some. When we neglect some attitudes, they will not going to do again and again. But some certain attitudes and the behaviors we have to control that. And those type of things we are going to write and giving the solution. Can you write at least 3 attitudes, behaviors, and the solutions? Solution and the action. Can not now. It is going to be a homework for you.
Okay, ma'am. Attitude, behaviors, and the actions.
Yeah, attitude, behaviors, and the actions and the solution. Now you have to decide whether that solution and the action, we are taking the action, it is correct.
Mm.
You are going to justice. You have to justice that. Okay. Is it
Yes,
okay
ma'am.
for you?
Oh.
Just
Yeah,
will try and see. Just try and see. I think so you can.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then I think today's lesson is over. Tomorrow there is a small, what do you call, small topics are there. And I will give full this thing, notes to complete. Okay. And tomorrow I'll give the assignment for you.
Miss,
Yes.
okay.
most probably tomorrow I won't be able to participate for the meeting, ma'am, because tomorrow is my preschool's concert. So as school teachers, we'll have to be participate for that. So if I couldn't, I will get the assignment from Miss Taranga. Either are you going to post that into the group, ma'am, or how can I? Can I get your number?
Maybe, but not tomorrow. But
Okay.
within this week time, I will post the document through the WhatsApp.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Right. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Where they are doing the concert?
This time, ma'am, we supposed to have, that Kottava Dharmpala, that Desiyapanaspaha Road.
Ah.
That school we have taken. And earlier that we have taken that Pali University in Pitipana, that stage. Before that, youth center. Likewise, this time we managed to get this one.
That's good. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay then. I thought
Thank
to
you.
wind up the session. Then if you have any doubt, just keep a note and you can tell me tomorrow. After receiving the full notes, if you have any doubts, just highlight and keep it. And you can ask from campus my number. They have my number. if they are willing, they will give you. Then you can call me and ask any doubts.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, then bye. God bless you all. Good night.
Good night. God bless you.
Good night.
Sorry.